You got what I need. Sipping on potion, all that good emotion. Just my kind of heat.
Hello there, folks! Welcome to the 80th edition of Fast Facts Live. I am your host, your quizmaster of ceremonies, Dan O'Keefe. And you may notice camera angle's a little different. Instead of me being in the corner, I'm flat against the wall, desk, whatever you want to call it. And the reason for that is normally, right here, there's a desk, but we sold it, so now there's not a desk there. So I figured instead of there just being a blank hole behind me, it'd be better just to switch things up. You know, 80th episode, let's get a little funky. Let's start grooving. And speaking of groovy, the grooviest man that I know, also here, Tom Hillmeyer, the man who produces the show. Hi, Tom.
Hi.
How you grooving?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm very tired
Uh-huh.
because I've overworked myself the past 3 days. But not like work overworked myself. Just physically.
I've mentally
I-
overworked myself this week.
Two sides. I'm the yin, you're the yang.
Both equally important.
Our mental exhaustion and physical exhaustion combined.
Combined, I don't know how
Entirely
the heck we're
defeatable.
creating an internet trivia show.
I don't either, honestly.
I love
the
how-
internet is confusing to me.
I love how when you logged on and you were like, I'm so tired, and I was like, I was tired too. Let's cancel the show.
Yeah.
All right. This was 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully you're not tired. If you are, you can take a quick little nap right now. Otherwise, we got rules for you, and here they are.
Hello, I'm Charty. Welcome to Fast Facts Live. Here's how to play. There will be 5 rounds of 5 questions each. You will have 20 seconds to answer each question. You must submit an answer for every question. If you don't know an answer, take a guess. After each round, Charty Bot will ask you if you want to double or nothing. You can only use it on 1 round per game. If you got all of the questions correct, you will earn twice as many points. If you got at least 1 question wrong, you will earn 0 points for the entire round. You will wager between 0 and 10 points for the Hail Mary question at the end of the game. If you answer correctly, you will earn the amount you wagered, and if you answer incorrectly, you will lose that amount. A tiebreaker question will be asked to everyone at the end of the game. Answers to this question will only determine the winner if teams are tied for first place. Don't cheat, think fast, and have fun. Good luck, let's begin.
That's it. Those are the rules. Hopefully you paid attention, because there will be a pop quiz in the middle of this trivia show where we ask you to write down word for word what the rules were, like how in junior year of high school they made you take the Constitution test. You had to write the preamble, and you have to write the preamble to our rules. However, I'm not going to tell you what that is. Instead, we're going to go over all the teams that we got signed up. In no particular order, we have the Red Badge of Dramagoons, Boomer Feller, No Small Kate, Going for the Gold, Mom and Dad, Herrick and Daly, Opa, Law and Hors d'oeuvres, Old People, Solo Now Duo, Thelma's California Cool Parents, Small Green Monkey, Tumbleweeds, and Saturn's Moon, Mundilfari. Saturn's Moon Dilf. Thank you all for playing this week. We're excited to have you here. Let's get into the game. We're just rolling right into it. Round number 1 is Rear Window. It's all trivia about, you guessed it,
Dan,
Question number 1.
you'll never guess what movie I watched last night.
Space Jam.
Space Jam 2, A New Legacy.
Question 1. Released in 1954, this was the second film Alfred Hitchcock directed that year. What was the other film? 20 seconds. Question number 2. Raymond Burr portrays the antagonist Lars Thorwald, the name that I wish I was named, which puts him on the other side of the law of his most famous character, an LA criminal defense attorney. Question number 3. The enormous set of Rear Window was built at Paramount Studios and featured an extensive drainage system for a specific scene that featured what? 20 seconds. Question number 4. The premiere was held in New York as a fundraiser, benefiting an aid organization for what recently ended conflict. Question number 5. Rear Window was remade in 1998, with the lead role going to what real-life quadriplegic, better known for his role as someone who could do far more than the average man. That is it for our Rear Window round. Double or nothing if, when discussing that round, you somehow compared Alfred Hitchcock and Adam McKay in the same sentence. I'm calling you out, Tom. You compared Alfred Hitchcock and Adam McKay in discussing directors who released 2 blockbuster movies in a year. And I'm also not sure that Adam McKay ever did that.
I said it sounds like something he would do.
That's true. Don't look up. Don't look it up. Thank you. Let's move on to round
Don't
number
look up at the movie. Don't look up. This has been a
better
public
than his
service
other-
announcement.
It's better than I liked it better than Vice and The Big Short.
Okay, well you're just bad at liking movies. Vice was
Vice
fine.
and The Big Short.
The Big Short is
no,
great.
okay. The Big Short and Vice both treat the viewer like absolute idiots.
Yes,
Like they are kindergartners.
correct.
Treat me with some respect.
It's the
Adam.
It's the opposite of Aaron Sorkin movies, where he makes all of his characters so much dumber than they should be.
Well, Aaron Sorkin treats the audience like they should be reverent to him.
Well, yeah. I'm not complaining.
I
about
treat
that.
the audience with candy and cookies.
That sounds creepy.
If you win this week, I will personally send you cookies. And by that, I mean cookies in your web browser from the Fast Facts website. Round number 2, a belated Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day on Monday to everybody who celebrates. To those of you who don't, who hurt you? Question 1. What dating app advertises itself as the dating app designed to be deleted? 20 seconds. Question number 2. In 2005's Hitch, Will Smith plays a professional date doctor who coaches Albert Brenneman, played by what actor who you may know as a kind of borough royalty. Question number 3. Santana and Michelle Branch won a Grammy and scored a top 5 hit in 2003 with what tune that takes a little bit of this and a little bit of that? Question number 4. Novelist Nicholas Sparks is widely known for writing novels in what genre, including titles like The Notebook and Dear John? Yeah. Question number 5. The St. Valentine's Day Massacre, to take a turn, was a 1929 gangland murder of 7 members of what city's North Side Gang? See? That is it for round number 2, double or nothing. If you had a happy Valentine's Day, I hope you all did. Even if you don't celebrate, hopefully it was just a good day all around. I made bacon-wrapped chicken.
Ooh.
That was what Anna and I did on Valentine's Day.
Who's Anna?
I don't know. Anna Otto, my podcast co-host. I celebrated Valentine's Day with her and her boyfriend.
There's something weird about wrapping chicken in bacon.
I know, right? They shouldn't. I mean, it shouldn't work. It feels wrong.
What's funny though is
Picture
that,
it in life. Are you gonna wrap a pig around a chicken?
like, bacon wrapped things,
Uh-huh.
like vegetables work because vegetables are icky. Scallops work. Maybe it's because they're both land-based
Because scallops
animals.
are just butter.
Well, yeah, that's all they are. Butter. They're animals made of butter.
Yeah. Well, what do you think? I've had bacon-wrapped club crackers, which honestly, our boomer team made for me around Christmas time when we visited them. They were delicious.
I mean,
Oh my gosh.
it
You
feels
need to try it.
it feels like something that like a college kid would make in his dorm.
Way
Right?
to just drag them down. Way to just pull them into the mud. Before Tom can insult any other teams, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have more trivia, and that's it. Hey, we're back here in the City of Champions. That's right. The Los Angeles Rams won the big game. Don't want to get sued. They won that
going to sue
big
you.
game at the end of the season
Big-
on Sunday.
the superb owl.
What was it that the XFL originally called their championship game?
Oh, it's something insane.
They ended up calling it the $1 million game. 'Cause
Yes.
the winning team would get $1 million.
Yeah, the
But
$1 million
originally,
game.
it was something like the big game at the end of the season.
Oh, right.
The official name for it.
Yeah, because we're like, oh yeah, it's the big game at the end of the season. What are they going to call it? The big game at the end of the season.
I can't think of anything better. But the reason I bring that up is because Tom and I were arguing because he is from St. Louis, which you may know is where the Rams previously were for the past 20 years, from 1995 to 2015, before they moved back to Los Angeles. So what I was saying is that it's weird that he's this mad about it, but he disagrees.
Our anger was proven right when we won a lawsuit with the NFL about the fact that they moved illegally or against their own bylaws.
That is a point you didn't bring up before.
Oh, I've definitely brought this up with you before. That
But
we won
not
a law-
immediately before.
Oh no, but yeah,
I meant in our conversation before the show.
we won a
I don't have
lawsuit
memory.
that they left illegally. We did everything in their own rules that they set in contracts. That you're leaving, you're breaking this contract with the city, so we're gonna sue you for it. And then the funniest part is that Crocky only paid like half of the lawsuit, like the settlement, and the NFL and the other owners had to pay the other half.
Okay.
And it was all Crocky's fault.
Yeah. How to get out of paying your debts. Be really rich enough that you just don't.
Yes.
And they can't stop you.
Yeah, marry a Walton, and then you'll be fine.
By the way, if any of you are Waltons, marry one of us so we can have Fast Facts be just fully funded.
Dan has been single for 5 months in the last 15 years. So,
9 years, not 15.
sorry, 9 years.
I did not
Dan
have
has
a
been single for
relationship when I was
5
9.
months. So, any Waltons, I'll give you a call the second that he's single again, if that happens.
Yeah, the 15-second window is going to be the space you have to get into. Anyway, speaking of windows, let's go over the answers for rounds 1 and 2. I really wish Rear Window was the round number 1, but... Oh, it is! Speaking of
Dan, it
windows...
happened 10 minutes ago.
I said I don't have a memory! It's all gone! Question 1, released in 1954. Rear Window was the second Alfred Hitchcock-directed film that year. The other? Dial M for Murder. The M stands for Monkey. Question 2. Raymond Burr portrays the antagonist Lars Thorwald, which puts him on the other side of the law of his most famous character, an LA criminal defense attorney. That is the character of Perry Mason. And if you ever want to have fun, look up the Perry Mason theme song, and then look up the 1990s X-Men theme song, and you'll notice they're the same thing. Question 3. The enormous set was built at Paramount Studios and featured an extensive drainage system for a specific scene that featured what? Rain. Rain, go away. The premiere was held in New York as a fundraiser benefiting an aid organization for what recently ended conflict. That was the Korean War, technically the Korean conflict. Technically, it's not over. It's still going on. They just haven't signed an official armistice. Question 5. Rear Window was remade in 1998 with the lead role going to what real-life quadriplegic, better known for his role as someone who could do far more than the average man. That is Christopher Reeve. He played Superman in Superman, Superman 2, Superman 3, and Superman 4, The Quest for Peace. Round 2, a belated Valentine's Day. What dating app advertises itself as the dating app designed to be deleted? That is Hinga. It is Norwegian. No, it's Hinge. Question 2. In 2005's Hitch, which is like Hinge with different letters, Will Smith plays a professional date doctor who coaches Albert Brenneman Played by what actor who you might know as a kind of borough royalty? The hint is borough royalty. You could say that he is the King of Queens, Kevin James. Question 3. Santana and Michelle Branch won a Grammy and scored a top 5 hit in 2003 with what tune that takes a little bit of this and a little bit of that? It is The Game of Love, co-written by Greg Alexander, frontman behind the New Radicals, whose song You Get What You Give, big hit. Novelist Nicholas Sparks is widely known for writing novels in what genre, including titles like The Notebook and Dear John. Romance novels. Things to Cry. The St. Valentine's Day Massacre was a 1929 gangland murder of 7 members of what city's North Side gang? Chicago. The massacre was carried out by the Chicago outfit, which I was going to include in the question, but I realized that might have given the answer away. That is it for the answers. Let's roll right along to round number 3. It's a visual round, and it's film stills for Disney adults. These are pictures of Disney movies. You tell us what the movie is. I'm going to be honest with you. I've only seen one of these. So, good luck to my parents specifically.
I've seen 2
Question
of
1.
them.
Oh, I don't know, but what movie is this? Question number 2. Wow. What's this? Question 3. Film 3. I guess I lied to you. I saw half of this movie on a plane and then fell asleep. But anyway, question 4, movie 4. What's this? And lastly, the last film, technically the oldest one. What is it? That is it for our Disney round. Double or nothing. If you plan on living in Disney's new planned community in the Coachella Valley in California, sounds like hell. Let's move on to round number 4. Round number 4 is fashionably great. It's all about fashion. Something that I, obviously, am a paragon of. You can't see it, but I'm wearing a button-down shirt, sweatpants, and slippers. Like a fashion icon. Question 1. Which male musical artist was the first to appear on the cover of Vogue in the year of our Lord 2010 and 9? Question number 2. In 1957, which 21-year-old French designer replaced Christian Dior to become the head of the House of Dior, or later founding his own eponymous company in 1962? Question number 3. What's the name of the long outer garment that priests and men of the clergy wear? I'm a man of the clergy. Question 4. Named after the site of a nuclear bomb test. Fun stuff. What risque swimwear had to be modeled by a Parisian nude dancer before it became popular? Final fashion question. Which American company headquartered in Delaware was the first to produce polyester fiber? That is it for our fashion round. Double or nothing if you know the difference between a scarf and a sarong. And if you do, could you also tell me, because I don't. We are going to take another break. When we come back, we'll have the answers. I will try to get more donations by bullying other teams, because we already got a $10 donation by bullying one team. So let's just keep that money gravy train going. And we'll see who's going to be the winner of this week's game. So stay tuned. Hey there, folks! We're back. I hope you had a fun break. If you didn't, I'm sorry. Earlier, I said that we would like to get money from people, so if you would like to give us money, you can do so on Patreon at patreon.com/FastFactsLive. There are different tiers, different levels, get you different perks. You can also give us a one-time quick infusion of cash by going into the tip jar in ChartyBot. Other ways that you can help support us is by following us on social media at FastFactsLive and spreading the word, telling your friends, getting them to play. That's, as always, the best way to help us out, because more players, more fun. There's a new episode of In Conclusion coming out tomorrow. We're going to be talking about Paper Towns, the second John Green adaptation. So get excited for that if you want. In our last bit of housekeeping business, we will not have a new episode next week. We'll be back in 2 weeks, though, with a brand new episode. So you get a week off to rest up, rest those weary minds of yours to be ready to go for our 81st episode in 2 weeks on March.
Get there. March 2nd.
Second?
Yes.
March 2nd. There we go.
You know what's
Professional
That's
show.
that's a national holiday.
Oh,
It's a National Don't Lose to DePaul Day, because Marquette is playing DePaul that day, and it's just embarrassing if you lose to DePaul.
I think it'd be very difficult for most people to lose to DePaul that day. So it's pretty like slam dunk holiday.
Pretty legit.
I don't think I could lose to
It's
DePaul.
a pretty legit holiday.
Maybe we'll lose DePaul. Can't find it on a map, but I could lose to it. I'm not sure. Let's go over the answers.
My brother's saying it's also Ash Wednesday.
Oh yeah, I think it is.
It's not on my calendar. Sorry, God.
You see what Tom's priorities
Ash
are.
Wednesday's not on my calendar.
But Beat DePaul Day is. On Ash Wednesday, Tom likes to beat the Saints. Question number 1 in round number 3. This movie has the number 1 song in the country right now, and it is Encanto. Haven't seen it. Don't know what it's about. I assume it's about how people don't like to talk about the Sacha Baron Cohen film, Bruno. Question 2. Also haven't seen this one. It's Raya and the Last Dragon, the sequel to, of course, Dragon Ball Evolution. Question 3. This is the one that I saw half of on an airplane. It's Big Hero 6. Question 4. I'm not going to talk really slowly like Kristen Bell's sloth character does in this scene. But that's Zootopia. And question 5 is Tangled, a Rapunzel story. Moving to round 4, fashion. Which male musical artist was the first to appear on the cover of Vogue in 2019? That was Harry Styles, wearing a dress, looking good. In 1957, which 21-year-old French designer replaced Christian Dior to become the head of the House of Dior, later founding his own eponymous company in 1962. If you've been watching my Hulu account recently, you probably have gotten ads for them featuring Zoe Kravitz, Yves Saint Laurent. Question 3. What's the name of the long outer garment that priests and men of the clergy wear? It's a cassock, Cassopolis? I'm not totally sure. Named after the site of a nuclear bomb test, what risque swimwear had to be modeled by a Parisian nude dancer before it became popular? It's the bikini. In question 5. Which American company headquartered in Delaware was the first to produce polyester fiber? DuPont! I love my chemical companies. Big fan of them. Let's move right along to round number 5. Our toss-up, our grab bag, our potpourri. Question 1. What zodiac sign is represented by a bovine? Give 20 seconds. Question 2. About 1/4 of Belize's population is what ethnicity of mixed African and European descent? Question number 3. Centene Stadium, I'll go with that, was announced as the name of the home of the St. Louis, all caps, City SC, a team competing in what league beginning next year? City SC. Question number 4. Which World Series champion, very first pick of the Washington Nationals, and bearer of the nickname Mr. National, announced his retirement? He did take that nickname from William Jennings Bryan. And our last toss-up question. Another baseball one. What baseball Hall of Famer was, or is, I don't know, he's still alive, known as the Say Hey Kid? That is it for our toss-up round, which means we only have 1.5 questions left. Our next round is the Hail Mary question. Double or nothing that last round if you like toss-up rounds where they could be anything, and 3 of the 5 are sports. To give you a hint for the Hail Mary, it is animals. So whatever you know about animal trivia, this is the time to wager accordingly. As I said before, no new episode next week. New episode on March 2nd, National Beat DePaul Day, and also this little holiday called Ash Wednesday.
It's more don't lose to DePaul, because like beating DePaul is the default, and it's just embarrassing to lose to DePaul.
Like how they did on National Marquette Day our junior year.
Mm-hmm. National Marquette Day is February 26th. Everybody needs to
I was
celebrate.
invited to. They're having a watch party out here.
Oh, really?
They are. Yeah, I mean, there's a fairly sizable
Yeah.
Marquette alumni contingency here.
Okay.
I'm not going, but I'm just informing people that there is one.
I'm going to the actual
So
game.
you're in... Congrats.
There's a sizable contingent of Marquette alums in this little city called Milwaukee.
What do you mean? I don't get it. We're waiting on one team to wager,
Very
and then we'll be good to go. We're
That's
good to go, right as I said it. Every time. Here's the question. Elephant, rhinoceros, and hippopotamus are all considered what kind of very large mammal with thick skin? This is where, if I was in junior high, I'd say yo mama, but I'm not going to. 20 seconds. And in case of a tie, yesterday was National Hippo Day. If all of Pablo Escobar's cocaine hippos weighed as much as the heaviest hippo ever recorded, what would be their combined weight in pounds? Happy National Hippo Day! That's it for the questions. All that's left are the answers. Unfortunately, we will not be able to provide the answer to the eternal question. Why are there not more cocaine hippos? That is only left to God. We're going to take one last break. When we come back, we'll reveal the winner of the 80th edition of Fast Facts Live. So if you leave, don't. And watch this countdown
I hit the
for
button again.
20 seconds.
I hit the wrong button. I hit it.
Just gotta look.
We
Just
gotta make
watch.
bloopers somehow.
Everybody-
All of our shows are
I
so well oiled.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Nary a mistake. Bye. No, we're taking a break. Come back. apropos of nothing, shop.wearecreativeland.com. Simply because I didn't mention it before. You can get merch there. Let's go over the answers. For round number 5. The toss-up. What zodiac sign is represented by a bovine? That is the Taurus, my favorite Ford. About 1/4 of Belize's population is what ethnicity of mixed African and European descent? That is Creole. You may be more familiar with the people of Haiti, who are many of them are also of mixed African and European descent. Haitian Creole. That's also a specific language that they have there too. Centene Stadium was announced as the name of the home of St. Louis City FC, a team competing in what league beginning next year? That is Major League Soccer, MLS, Moles. Question 4. Which World Series champion, very first pick of the Washington Nationals, and bearer of the nickname Mr. National, announced his retirement? That is Ryan Zimmerman. He sent a famous telegram once. And question 5. What Baseball Hall of Famer he's still alive, and we double checked. As of right now, he is known as the Say Hey Kid, Willie Mays. Hail Mary question. Elephant, rhinoceros, and hippopotamus are all considered what kind of very large mammal with thick skin? Why, those are pachyderms. There wasn't a tie, but in case of a tie, yesterday was National Hippo Day. If all of Pablo Escobar's cocaine hippos weighed as much as the heaviest hippo ever recorded, what would be their combined weight in pounds? That would be a cool 39,600 pounds. All I can say to that is, that's a lot of cocaine! That was my Pablo Escobar.
For legal reasons, I wanna put on the record that that was not a lot of cocaine. This show has nothing to do with cocaine.
For moral reasons, I must respond, that's a lot of cocaine! Let's see who won. Starting in last place. With 0 points, in 15th, we have old people. All of them. Thanks for playing, though. In 13th, we have a tie with 3 points between Small Green Monkey and Tumbleweeds. In 12th, Happy Valentine's Day from Jimmy and the Gang have 8.5 points. In 11th, No Small Kate has 9. In 10th, Solo Now Duo has 22 points. Big jump. In 9th, Saturn's Moon Mun Dilf Ari has 28 points. With 29 points in 8th place, we have Opa. In 7th, Going for the Gold has 38 points. With 40 points in 6th, we have Mom and Dad. And then in a 4-way tie for 2nd, all with 42 points, we have Boomerfeller, Herrick and Daly, Law and Hors d'oeuvres, and Thelma's California Cool Parents, which means in 1st place, with 45 points, it is the Red Badge of Drama Goons. Congratulations, Red Badge of Drama Goons, for winning this week's edition of Fast Facts Live. As such, you get to pick between an Amazon gift card, a Creative Land Shop gift card, or an official shirt of Champiosity. You know what you should pick? The official shirt of Champiosity. I'd also like to thank everybody for playing this week. Very special thank you to our patrons. We love you. You'll get a kiss later tonight on the forehead. And the biggest thank you of all, of course, to Tom for producing the show.
Thank you for hosting.
You know what? You got it, buddy boy.
To all the people who have won, I think the last game for sure, maybe the game before, or I'm sending those requests for your prize information tonight. So if you haven't gotten it yet, we're just behind. I'm sorry. We haven't forgotten.
It's okay. Just absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Right.
The absence of the email makes the wanting grow farther. Speaking of absence, once again, no new episode next week. We'll be back in 2 weeks, March 2nd. National Don't Lose to DePaul on Ash Wednesday. So keep that in mind. In the meantime, everybody stay safe, have fun, and get vaccinated. Bye-bye!